Hello, and welcome to another Father-Son podcast with your host, Jeff Denz. And also...
Forrest Denz.
Yeah, you got it right on cue today, man. I just look at you and you know what to say. How's your day today, man?
Good.
Good. What'd you do today?
I went to Williamsville to go train.
Yeah, we trained today. How's school today? Let's start in an earlier spot.
Good. Normal
Good?
day.
Normal day?
Mm-hmm.
How was your test today in math?
Math?
Yeah.
Oh, math was easy.
It was easy math test?
Yeah.
Did you get 100?
I think.
I hope
You
so.
can look it up right now.
You're Asian? I don't know how to do that.
I'll
do
show
it.
you later.
All right, do it. We'll do it right after the podcast. I want to see your 100. All right?
And then I had a tech quiz today, which I got 100 on.
Yeah. Would you have to build a bunch of fingers and sew them together?
No, I had to come up with the 7 forms of electricity and give examples for them.
What are some forms of electricity and examples?
Electromagnetism, wind, hydro, like windmills, hydroelectric, biomass, nuclear electricity, and came up with it earlier. Fossil fuels?
That's 6.
Yeah. And then electrochemical batteries.
7.
Piezoelectric.
8?
What?
That's 8.
Yeah, piezo. If you're counting the examples too, though.
Oh.
Piezoelectric, liquid crystal touchscreens, light up sneakers.
That's cool because you told me about touchscreens today. Can you explain to the listening audience what a touchscreen is?
Piezoelectric is electricity that is made by tension in crystals. So there are liquid crystals on your computer touchscreen. So when you touch it, it puts tension on the liquid crystals, so it knows where your finger's touching.
So how does it work when it gets cracked then? How
I
come
don't
the
know.
liquid crystals don't come
I
out?
don't know. He didn't teach us that.
Why didn't you should ask that question?
And then there's light up sneakers, which there are crystals in, and they create enough energy when you stomp them to light up the lights in the shoes. So that's how that works.
That's pretty fascinating.
Yep.
It's good stuff.
Next is thermoelectric, which is using temperature difference. So the example for that was a video we watched about a hand flashlight. So the girl used Peltier tiles, which are like good for electricity. So the temperature difference between her hand and the greater the difference between her hand and the Peltier tiles in temperature, the brighter the light is. So it makes electricity by temperature. Static electricity is electricity that kind of like
From friction?
yeah, it's like a printer. You know how a printer works? So the static electricity pushes the ink on there and makes it stay. And then also static electricity is used to clean the air for pollution control.
You just tilted the mic towards Forrest so the sound doesn't come up and down. You can drop it a little bit so it's right in front of you so you just sit back and chill like I do. That's why the podcasts are so easy for me because I can just relax. You're up, you're down, you're all around.
Yeah,
and
but when
the
you
sound sounds like this.
when your
You're
posture
totally
is
missing the thing.
when your posture is up and you speak into the bottom of the mic, you're louder because when you posture up, it's easier to talk.
When you stand up, it's easier. When you're sitting down, it doesn't really have an effect. Did you know that? That's why the football announcers stand up when they do the announcing.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
I taught you something new.
Slouching would give you a worse sound, though, right?
Yeah, slouching gives you worse sound. Standing up gives you the best sound.
Yeah. So there's also nuclear transformation, which is a form of electricity. You know the particle accelerator from Flash?
Yeah.
So basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to get 2 charged atoms, 2 electrons, 2 charged particles to go really fast and hit each other and make energy.
Wow.
There's solar electric, which is just absorbing energy from the sun and turning it into electricity with solar panels. Is there any more?
I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know all this stuff. I can't even remember what my name is half the time.
Wait, so we went over nuclear transformation, piezoelectric, electrochemical, solar electric, electromagnetism, thermoelectric. What's the last one?
Caveman electric. And bang rocks together and makes electric.
Piezoelectric. I don't know what the last one is.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Of course you don't remember.
You told me, but I was like kind of zoned out. Once you start getting into all the science stuff, I'm like,
I don't remember what the seventh thing is, and it's annoying. Thermo, piezo, electrochemical, solar,
nuclear,
nuclear
wind,
transformation,
and water, hydro.
Electromagnetism. That's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
All those are electromagnetism. Static electricity. So we do have 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We talked about static already, though. You already talked about that.
I know.
Okay.
That's 7.
Cool. And then we went to jiu-jitsu, and we picked up Dakota and made it out there. That was pretty fun.
Yep. I rolled with Cole.
Uh-huh.
Good roll. And then we did pass the guard stuff, and we learned a new throw. So it was a pretty good class.
We learned a new throw. We reviewed all of that stuff that we reviewed for the flower sweep is all on the yellow butt test.
Yeah.
So it's all stuff that is going to help you. And there's one more where we take the back off of there, but we didn't get to it because we were losing people in the class.
The dodgeball was cool.
Yeah, the dodgeball was pretty
I hit a ball and I hit you.
Uh-huh.
And then you complained, even though you did it before.
Yeah.
And when somebody said something, you didn't put it back.
No.
Nobody found out about mine except for Dakota,
Yeah.
which I showed anyways.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Forrest cheated. He had a ball.
You cheated too.
I'm a coach, and there's 4 of you and 2 of us.
So?
Yeah.
If you get to take a ball, I get to take a ball.
That's not how it works.
You
I'm
went
the
for the
coach.
ball, and I just
You
whipped
did.
it.
And Elliot got me out today. Elliot Batar.
I think Coach Mark was scared of my arm.
Dude, you were rocking them, but they were all like diving because next time we're going to use the medicine balls.
Yes. You mean the playground balls?
No, the medicine balls, the 8-pounders.
No. We need to get playground balls, like real dodgeballs.
Yeah. It was a really fun class. Hopefully next class everyone comes out. It was nice to actually get to roll with Mark. I learned that he's a school teacher.
Yep.
I also learned that he hosts a board game club, and he likes a lot of board games. So he's got some board games maybe we could try.
Yeah.
And, good suggestions to pick up. So it was really cool to meet him. I got to roll with him. I actually enjoyed rolling with him. He's a bigger guy, but he doesn't really play like a heavy guy. I saw some stuff maybe we can work with him next time I see him if he comes out on next Friday. And I would love to help him work on his half guard a little bit. He was really bringing his knees really far over and it was making it easy to pass. I'd actually like to sit down with him and see what sweep he's trying to attempt there to see what's going wrong with it. Because my half guard passing is okay, but it's not like I shouldn't just slice through your half guard. Mm-hmm. There's no way.
Their gym is really nice, though.
Yeah, that's our gym because we're all one team. But yeah, the gym is really, really nice.
The Williamsville location.
Yeah, the Williamsville
I like the
location is
kickboxing ring. It's all tight and stuff and not slippery.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like I'm really a kickboxer.
A lot of people don't like the mats there. They're like they like the big blue mats better, but I like those mats better.
The blue mats for kickboxing and boxing are slippery.
I'm talking about the big blue, the adults jiu-jitsu mat.
In the front it's good, in the back it's terrible.
What do you mean?
In the front of the mat, near the bench, like near the entrance to the fitness room.
Yeah.
The front half of the mat is way better than the back half because the back half is tight because it's not used as much.
Oh.
You told me that. You're the one who told me that.
On which mat? On
Big Blue? In the back. Next to the fitness room?
Yeah.
The half towards the entrance of the fitness room is softer. And then the back half is harder.
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit harder. But, yeah, it's definitely a little bit harder. Not much harder, though.
It's pretty hard.
Only when you get thrown.
Exactly.
I like the Dahmer mats better. I don't know. I'm just more comfortable. If I ever have a place, those are the mats I would use.
I like they have some, like, the mat, like, the firmness is it's a little softer than Buma's mats.
It's not like a tatami mat. It's like a wrestling mat. That's why.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more padding. And
that white cover on the kickboxing thing also in the kickboxing ring prevents slip.
Yeah. It's not canvas like it's supposed to be. That's why. Oh, I don't know. I didn't actually get in the ring, so I can't.
There's the white. Yeah, you have to see it to know.
I saw it, but I didn't feel it. I didn't really. I was just looking. I didn't touch in the ring. Yeah, I liked watching you in Cole roll today. I was super impressed that you're beating him up a little bit. And then I found out he was 8, and I wasn't as impressed anymore. But it actually made me way more impressed about Cole's ability. For him to be 8 and exude such control over his body and such emotional control, because he did really good learning, right?
He's big for 8 too.
He's really big for 8, but now his dad's pretty big too. But I'm more impressed by his mind than his body.
Really?
I think so. I thought he did really well. I thought he picked up the moves as quick as you, if not quicker.
Yeah. He also drilled them.
Yeah.
He never drilled those before.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, he did a really bang up job. I was really proud of Cole. Actually, definitely deserves the belt that I gave him.
Yeah,
for sure. I was happy. I was happy to see him come out too. I'm glad I'm getting to know those guys. I like Williamsville guys a lot. Everyone seems pretty nice. And the mall was kind of dead today, actually.
No, it wasn't dead. People just weren't coming in, really.
I didn't like when we did belt testing. People kept walking by. There was not.
People kept walking by when we were there.
Not
in the middle of it, you just didn't see it because you were paying attention to the class like you're supposed to.
I don't know. I talked to a bunch of people, but
you said hi to people.
Yeah,
they didn't come in.
We talked to that one group that came in, and then we got them some flyers, and then I talked to that kid, and then the other people. What are you doing? Oh, you're fixing your drawers?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a good experiment. Hopefully next week we get a little bit more people and a better turnout. But if not, we'll get good privates in at least. And then what else was I going to say? Oh, we got a movie today.
Yeah, we got Daddy's Home too.
Yeah.
We liked the first one.
Mm-hmm.
What I realized is the two dads put together are you as one.
Me as one?
Person.
So, what do you mean? Explain that to our audience.
So if you know how in comic books they have the personality splits?
Right.
If that happened to you, you'd split into those two characters.
What are the two characters' personalities for anyone that hasn't
Will
seen
Ferrell is dumb. Is a dumb guy, but he's goofy and he's goofy and book smart, but he has no idea how machinery and stuff works.
Uh-huh.
But he doesn't seem dumb because he's successful. And then Mark Wahlberg is the cool dad, who's also pretty well off. But does it tell you what his job is?
He's the parking guy at the school.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's well off.
Yeah. But he's the cool dad.
Uh-huh. So I'm cool,
with the wife that writes down a bunch of stuff about it.
So I'm cool but dumb and goofy?
The dumb part of Will Ferrell that makes the thing funny is
Ferrell.
True.
That's Ferrell.
Yeah, Ferrell.
People are going to listen and say, Ferrell? What am I listening to? Who is that guy? People are very touchy on the internet.
If you were a grandpa, you'd be the two grandpas put together.
What are the grandpas like?
So Mark Wahlberg's character's grandpa is a little bit, I don't know, more on edge, and he's he makes more he makes jokes for when the kids in 8 years, and then Will Ferrell's
Ferrell.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell's character's dad is goofy too, and he's really loving, and he fainted.
And the wolves were licking him. Yeah. That's the wolves would definitely lick me if I fainted. They would like me. So am I loving and caring, or am I angry and cool?
You're a mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm an angry, loving guy.
You're a goofy, on edge, loving.
I'm on
goofy
edge.
Guy. Your humor is kind of a mix of goofy and.
Oh yeah, because the guy was making hooker jokes to the kid. Yeah. So that's what Forrest was talking about, on edge, edgy humor.
Yeah.
I thought you meant edgy temper.
No, he has that too, but that's not really you.
Yeah, I don't have an edgy temper.
I mean, if you combine their two tempers, you'd have a mild temperate. Yeah. Mild temper.
Yeah, because Will Ferrell never gets mad at all.
And Will Ferrell's character's dad never gets mad.
Yeah.
And then.
Do I get mad?
Not really.
No.
You have a pretty mild temper.
Yeah.
I don't know. There'd be more of Will Ferrell's character's dad's temper in you than Mark Wahlberg's character's dad.
Except for when they're talking about my kid. Hey, you shut up back there. Okay, mister, whatever.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We didn't even finish watching the movie. We had to
No, we're halfway through.
Yeah, we had to stop so we could post this podcast. Well, not post it, but
Do the podcast.
record this podcast, and then we'll post it so we can go finish watching this silly movie. That's really pretty good.
John Cena's gonna show up.
First, like, I thought the movie was gonna be stupid. I was like, why'd you even get it then?
Cause like usually sequels are dumb, but
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be funny. Cause like the way that Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell interact in the first movie and the second movie is goofy and funny. They're co-dads in air quotes.
Are you glad you don't have co-dads?
Yeah.
What if I had a co-dad that was as cool as Mark Wahlberg, though?
But you're like kind of a mix of both of them. So like I get the
You already got the best of both worlds.
the co-dads are like one dad for me.
What if you got a rich co-dad that bought you good presents like a pony?
So like Will Ferrell. So if you did split and one was a rich, goofy, dumb guy and one was like a somehow well-off parking lot cool guy. I don't know.
Throw your luggage out the window.
I'd have a Nintendo Switch already, but like
You and the Switch. Better save your cash.
Smash Ultimate is out and it looks
Yeah.
good.
I don't even know what that is.
And then it's the sequel.
Oh, that's a Smash Brothers game, right?
It's the 5th installment.
I knew that. I'm just playing dumb for the radio.
And then
Of course I
there's
knew the Smash Brothers games
and
out.
then there's the Fire Emblem Three Houses, which is the next installment in Fire Emblem series.
If that's on the Switch?
Yeah. And then Zelda, the new Zelda Breath of the Wild, it looks really good. Like really good.
Well, save your money. That's
Even
a lot
though
of
it's
money.
old. It's like 2 years old.
You
1 or
maybe
2
get it
years
on
old
sale
already.
then. So it'll be like, instead of $360, it'll be
In 2 years.
$320 because you get it on sale, the game.
In 2 years, when the 1.5 terabyte Nintendo system comes out, and the Nintendo Switch drops to $200. Yeah.
$200.
And then like all the games will be 45
Yeah, maybe.
by that point. The Switch games,
Yeah.
the Switch games would all be 45 once the new system comes out. In a
That
couple
new
games.
Smash Brothers looks pretty cool. I watched some videos on it.
There's like a bunch of characters, but you have to unlock them all. You only
Yeah.
start with the original 8.
And there's what? There's a ton of characters though.
There might be 100.
Yeah, there is a whole bunch of them, and then some of them are just mirror characters though. Like they're the same, different skins with the same skill set.
Dark Pit,
Yeah.
Lucina and Marth.
Yeah.
Well, Lucina and Marth are different because their swords are different,
Mm-hmm.
so like the damage that you do is different.
Well, you've been watching videos too, huh?
No, that's just Lucina's in the 3DS one, which I have.
The
Like, in
Splatoon guys are in this one too.
Yes, that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah.
I just want to play as them and the dragon guy.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll have it. They'll probably have it at Target.
Yeah, but it's gonna be $60. Plus, I don't have the Switch, so it'd be $360.
No. I mean the display. I have to probably have Smash Brothers on display on that.
Oh, it's gonna be probably a month or two before they have the part where you could preview the game.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have the game there, so maybe that's why they don't have it on a preview.
Yeah. They probably have the trailer for it though,
Yeah, probably.
because the trailer is already out and the game is already out.
No interest in Mario, huh?
Not really.
So this one guy, friends on my Facebook, and he always messaged me on.
This one looks like it has
Instagram.
too much story. Like, I like the Mario games more like Super Mario because there's not as much story. Mario just isn't. I don't think he's a character that's built for a deeper story than just
Yeah.
saving the princess.
Well, Cody Platner, I think his name is Platner or something. He said it was like a really, really good game.
And the hat thing looks dumb. The hat thing looks so stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag him in this kids video. So then I don't even know I know his name on Twitter. I'll tag him in it, and then he can be like, "Oh man, this game is so good. This kid don't know what he's talking about. These nerds don't know nothing about being a nerd."
The blind, I like this. I like the ones where you just blindly try and save the princess.
Yeah, you're super into Super Mario Maker though.
Yeah, and Super Mario World is like my favorite. No, Super Mario Wii is my favorite one to make because you can like slide, you can wall jump and stuff,
Yeah.
and you have. But like, my favorite kind of graphic design and my favorite installment in the game is probably World, even though I haven't
Super
even
Mario
finished
World?
the game.
For, which one was that for? That was for Super Nintendo?
Yeah. It's the one that doesn't have a number, and Yoshi is very prevalent.
Yeah, that's the one
With
that
the
we have
apples?
downstairs on the
On the
Super NES remake.
No, I don't think it's on there, but we have it on the Wii. I was playing it on the Wii before.
Hmm.
Maybe it's on the SNES. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm pretty sure it's on the SNES. I think we played it the other day. If it's the one I'm thinking about.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah,
you're right. We did play it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little cray.
My memory has not been treating me well lately.
No. What did you say I was that you said I was about if someone saw me, I'm not really together and they think I was an alcoholic. Tell that story.
Yeah, because you were gonna buy alcohol for your boss.
Yeah, some
So,
wild turkey. For
Everybody
Mr.
thinks
Lin.
everybody thinks you're like crazy because you're scraggly beard and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just saying, like, the cashier's probably gonna think you're some crazy countryman drinking straight out of the bottle.
And then I was like, well, what do you think if I talk with them? You think they think I'm still a little out there? And then what did you say?
I said, like, didn't I say that they would think that you're like you don't have a great education, but you have an education?
Yeah, you're like semi-educated, but
And
a
then
little
if you-
dumb like Rocky.
And then if you talk some more with them, they'd understand that, like, the reason why, like, sometimes stuff doesn't come to you is because you get punched in the face every day.
I haven't been punched in the face in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Or choked out. Well, like, when you get choked out and you fall and you go to sleep, that one time, Mr. Rick had to save you.
Yeah, Mr. Rick saved my life. Rick Rogers. Shout out to Rick Rogers. Thanks for saving my life. Eric Herbert almost killed me.
When you get put to sleep, you lose brain cells.
No, you
Because you go
don't.
unconscious. It's the same thing as getting knocked out.
No, you get knocked out. You lose brain cells because of the trauma.
Yeah. Trauma. Getting choked out is getting knocked out, which is trauma.
No, the trauma is from the impact, from your brain hitting your skull. There's no
when-
trauma in getting choked out. It's
'Cause-
seriously different.
Yeah, but you still lose brain cells.
You don't lose brain cells.
Yeah, you do.
No, you're not
Look
out.
it up.
Crazy.
I'm pretty sure you lose brain cells anytime you go unconscious, no matter what happened.
No. There's not enough blood flow loss to lose brain cells. The blood comes back before you're damaged, unless you get really, really choked out.
Yeah,
Maybe the
or
time Mr. Eric choked me out, I lost some
Or you're
brain
a
cells.
boxer and you're out for 10 seconds.
That's different. That's because your brain hit your head, and then there's physical damage to your brain.
But besides that, when you go unconscious, the reason you lose brain cells is because you went unconscious, not just because of the trauma.
No,
I'm
it's
saying when
from
you,
the trauma to your brain.
I'm saying when you go unconscious, you lose brain cells.
Every time there's a little bit of trauma, there's damage in your brain. That's how you lose the brain cells, and that's where CTE comes
yeah.
from.
Some lady fainted at my school today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Remember I told you that?
Yeah, I know. I was playing up for the podcast.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be like we're talking for the first time, but now everyone knows that sometimes we set stuff up.
I didn't set that up. I just wanted to bring it up because we're talking about losing brain cells when you go
Yeah.
unconscious.
Did she fall down and hit her head?
I think.
Oh, she
Probably
probably lost
lost-
some brain cells then.
She probably lost a few brain cells.
What did she
left.
do?
She's just a lunch monitor and like monitor.
So she's a regular lady,
Yeah.
just a lunch lady.
She's like.
Do you think
kinda-
she ate some of the food and passed out?
I don't know. There's a lot going on today though because it was the winter bazaar. So
Uh-huh. So what did you guys do? Bring in like funny foods?
no money
Brought in money.
because there's a bunch of stuff that you can do.
Oh.
But like there's people.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have gave you money.
I was going to bring my own money, but I forgot.
Dude,
I'm gonna bring $5.
if you have anything like that, let me know and I will give you $5.
Why?
Because it's for you to enjoy school life. I can't afford to give you $5 to go to school. I'll give you $10.
Mom wouldn't give me $5 for the winter bazaar. She'd be like, "All that stuff is dumb. Don't buy that." There's Paula's Donuts there. She gave me $5 and tell me that you can only buy Paula's Donuts.
I'll give you $10 and tell you to hang out with your friends. Nah, you know what? I think that movie's rubbing off on me. Now I'm competing with Mom because of a stupid movie. But no, I'll give you money to hang out. Like, it's a special day. You can hang out and do something with your friends. Get something to throw on your friends or gross them out. Buy some 10,000-year-old egg. Oh, wait, you guys like that.
That's not what they sell at the winter bazaar.
No one can hear you when you're talking to your feet.
That's not what they sell at the winter bazaar. They sell ornaments and spins and photos and
Oh,
stuff.
Mom's all about ornaments. Mom would give you money to buy ornaments.
But like the ornaments were really bad this year. They were just like felt trees.
Yeah, don't buy no felt tree. I'd be mad if I give you money and came home with that.
And it's just like, it's really sloppy too.
Yeah. You should make the felt trees next time and then sell them.
I should make the ornaments.
Yeah.
Should go to Corning and make a bunch of ornaments and then sell them at the Winter Bazaar.
Yeah. It costs us more to make the ornaments than you sell them for, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Corning's expensive. It was fun, though. We should go back.
Yeah.
No one can hear you when you talk to your feet, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your head up.
There's something on my... There's like a
Don't pick
skin
it.
opening on my leg.
Here, I'll take care of it. Bring your leg over here. I got the sword out. The podcast sword that I brought out for the Nels podcast. I'll be launching a podcast this weekend. It's talking about fencing. It's a new Caveman's Corner. We haven't really delved too much into other martial arts besides for jiu-jitsu, MMA, and kickboxing and boxing. But we're going to go into the world of traditional martial arts, and we're going to talk about fencing. And it was a very, very good podcast, actually.
Yep.
Forrest said the guy sounded really smart, not like someone I just brought in off the street.
But you technically did, but he was at LA Fitness.
Yeah. I just brought the guy in off the street. It was a really good podcast, though. I really enjoyed it.
Well, you never know who you're going to meet at the gym. Some 80-year-old dude who has no idea what privacy is.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll always walk around with his junk hanging out. The gym junk is pretty rough. Yeah, I meet a lot of interesting people in my life. Sometimes I meet them walking around the park and they're homeless guys, but I'm always talking to people. I enjoy talking to people.
Yeah.
Everyone's got like a little bit of different outlook on life, and I like to see that. And I got a great surprise from Miss Ashley Ramsey today when we went shopping. Pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to give it to her. Also, haha Herman to Mom, Forrest has officially purchased your Christmas gift.
Yep.
Well, actually, Dad purchased it, but we're going to say
yeah, I picked it out.
Forrest found it, and I'm pretty sure you'll love it.
I found, like, the other stuff that you needed to buy for it.
You did not find it. You're like, I don't think this stuff exists, Dad.
I found where the area was.
You found where the area was.
You were looking in the wrong area.
You didn't know that.
Wrong section.
That was just because I told you where the baby stuff was, so you knew where it was. No, we can't talk too much because we can give away what it is. Tomorrow, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. So I think before we ruin too many gifts, we're going to call this one short so we can finish watching our movie. Because some of us have to get up early tomorrow. Looks like you're not going to make the gym tomorrow morning, huh? I'm glad I don't have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work tomorrow. I'm glad no one is showing up.
That would stink.
Even though I'm going to be behind. I'll probably have to go in next Saturday.
Yep.
But at least I don't have to go in
That
tomorrow.
really stinks.
Yeah. Stupid work. Yeah. It's good. They're all going to work at Mr. Josh's house. Mr. Josh is putting up something at his house, some I-beams, so he needs some help.
Oh.
All right. Oh, my God, a dog farted in here. The podcast is officially ready to be ended now. Tripper, our dog, likes to
Good
fart.
night. Bye-bye. Let's get
Yeah.
out of here before we die with this noxious smell.
This is terrible, right? You
I
smell
can't. It hasn't gotten over to me yet.
Smells
That's
like-
why I need to end it fast so I don't smell it at all.
It smells like chip dip that went bad, and you open up, you're like, oh, and maybe in a hot sun too for like 3 days. You got chip dip up for Tripper.
Ready to
I
end
almost
this one?
called Tripper Force. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here, man. I love you, dude. As always, you're the best. Oh, Coach Mark also said he listened to one of our podcasts, so he's my new favorite coach. Because I know Matt Flores. Matt Flores listens to my podcast too. I guess you're my second favorite.
Didn't he
coach,
listen
Mark.
to the Caveman's Corner ones though?
Yeah, he listens to Caveman's Corner ones about jiu-jitsu. I got to get Coach Flores in here again. I think we have a great one. Coach Matty in here again. We talk about...
You had him in here once?
Yeah. Oh, I had him at Fanduzzi Studios once.
Oh, I gotta listen to that one.
Yeah, we can talk to him about kids class, teens night, jiu-jitsu, and takeover jiu-jitsu. I got a lot of questions about takeover jiu-jitsu. I'd like to ask him. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Sounds good.
And we'll talk about how out of shape Jose Flores is.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. With that, you know who else I want to get on the podcast? I'm going to try and reach out to him. I don't know if he'll come on, but I want to try and get Antonio Smith on here. You're just nodding. No one can see you nodding. Forrest is nodding. Yeah. He's like smiling with his wry smile, like he wants to see that one. I promise if I had Antonio, we won't fight. Because if we fist fight, he'll probably beat me up because he's a really good boxer. I bet you didn't know that.
He used to MMA. He used to fight in MMA.
Yeah.
Because I remember the posters in Victory.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Very cool. Let's get out of here. All right. I love you, man.
Love you too.